Hi there, welcome back to Tea Time with Alan and Pete. And in our latest episode, we've got quite an interesting and rather exciting product that Alan is going to be talking about. Um, it's, well, I'll let Alan tell you more about it. However, it's a company that most people will have heard of regarding headphones, with a slight twist. So, Alan, tell us more, please.
Sure. Hi. The product I talk about is the Stax Spirit S3 by a company called Edifier. Now, UK audiophiles know about Stax. Yeah, they've heard it, the brand many times. What actually we might not know is that Edifier is a Chinese company that acquired Stax in 2011. Now, they haven't messed around with Stax at all. They've done very good. In fact, if nothing else, they've given them the chance to build a new line of quite high-end equipment. But what they wanted to do was expand that kind of Stax name a bit and just give it a bit more of a sort of identity at a more sort of humble level. And what they came up with was this, the Spirit S3 in its nice little box. And if I open it out, it's a wireless headphone. Now, there are some good and bad things about this. First of all, it's a wireless headphone that uses planar magnetic headphone units. So essentially, it loses a lot of equipment from Audeze, but it's not an Audeze headphone. But it uses some of their unique properties. It's a sealed headphone, so it's great for traveling, hence having no wires. It doesn't have noise cancelling, which is an odd one because most people think, oh, well, if it's a big expensive headphone set, and they're not that expensive, but they're in the £400 mark. So for portables, they're quite spendy. It doesn't have noise cancelling, which is sometimes people think is a bit of a mistake, but actually I don't think it necessarily causes that big a deal for one specific reason. And I'll keep coming back to this. So what we got is a planar magnetic headphone, which is portable planar magnetic, which is great. Sounds really good. That's important. Doesn't have noise cancelling. You won't care because the battery life on this is 80 hours. That's the key thing. An 80-hour battery life. Now, I'm going to sit there and say, oh, it's £300, it's nearly £400, 80-hour battery life. It doesn't have noise cancelling, 80-hour battery life. We can keep going on. It's a Bluetooth headphone. It doesn't use the full gamut of Bluetooth options. It's limited in that, but 80-hour battery life. And I think that's the important part with this. Did I say there's an 80-hour battery life? But it is basically, it's the 80-hour battery life is an important thing. So important, I've said it way too many times. It come with a wire if you want to connect it to your laptop or I was going to say a phone, but no phone has a wire anymore. But if you want to connect it to a laptop, you can. The downside is that you have to have it constantly powered. So you can't run it passively. It has to have power running through it, even if you connect it into a wire. But with an 80-hour battery life, it doesn't really matter. It charges quickly for its 80 hours. It comes in a nice travel case. And it runs for 80 hours, which is the kind of big selling point. It sounds really good, and it has a battery life that nothing else can match. And I think that's the important thing. They haven't sacrificed the Stax name to get a good product out, but it is an Edifier product. Mm-hmm. Now, Edifier is a large Chinese audio company who make a whole bunch of products. This is their top end headphone. By Stax standards, it's incredibly cheap, but also by Stax standards, it's incredibly portable. So it's a great device. Nothing really. I mean, there's not listening to it. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's a really nice sounding headphone. I've used them a lot. I've used them in I haven't used them on trains recently, but I have used them out and about, and they work really well. Yes, noise cancellation is a bit of it's a bit of a loss, but it's more of a niggle than a real kind of problem, because I could get on a slow train to Scotland and then fly to the States and fly back and get on a slow train to somewhere else, and it would still be playing music. I mean, it's incredible. So yeah, if you want something that sounds good, that you can use everywhere. As I said, the Bluetooth is not perfect, but it's good enough. It won't give you I mean, it'll give you high resolution. It's not this kind of state of the art gamut range of Bluetooth options that I'd like. But and it allows you to connect up to 2 Bluetooth devices. Anything more, and you have to basically reinstall it. It comes with a pretty good app. It comes with if you use the app, it comes with 3 different sort of flavors of sound. It's okay. I mean, the hi-fi one is pretty good, and I think the others. One's a bit boomier, one's a bit bassier, one's a little bit too tinkly light. But I think there's something for everyone there. But most importantly, it's a really good planar magnetic headphone with a really, really good battery life. And I think we need to see more of those.
Didn't you say as well it comes with replacement ear?
Yes, it does. I forgot that completely. Thank you very much. Yeah, it comes with a standard set of cups, ear pads, but it also comes with a set of lighter breathable ones. So it allows you a bit more flexibility. The breathable ones do have an ability to they still cut out a lot of sound, so you're not going to encroach on somebody else's sort of listening, and you're not going to hear much leaking in. The proper pads, the leather pads are probably better if you're wanting to cut out the world around you. But I actually like them because if you've got a pair of headphones that you can listen for a very, very long time, then you're going to need them with some good comfort. And the 2 options, the lighter ones are much more breathable.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, excellent. So the full review will be in our October issue of Hi-Fi Plus, which is on sale from the beginning of October. So you'll be able to find a link to that on our website as and when it's released.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, just as a reminder, in case we didn't get the message, how many hours battery life did it have?
Oh, I can't remember. I think it was 80. 80 hours. 80
hours battery life.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a look at the review when it's published. And thank you for watching today. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you at the next one. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.